podcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Gizwiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Gizwiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily Gizwiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1053 for Wednesday, March 24th, 2010. The Mobile Phone Leash.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Middle of the week, time for the Wednesday theme. Hit it, bucko. I'm enjoying it. You like it so far? Here it comes.
It's Wednesday.
I don't have a Wednesday song, really.
Theme day.
I could sing the Monday song over again.
No, it's Wednesday.
Theme Tree Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no theme.
It's Theme 3 Wednesday, which means it's time for a humor-free Gizwiz,
Yes, exactly.
which is not much of a change from the usual.
No, I was going to
Yeah.
say.
Just
We
like
can
it.
hit that with ease.
Hello, Dick DeBartolo.
How you doing?
I'm great. I've recovered from our trip to Austin for South by Southwest. I'm feeling fine.
Oh, you know, you missed us talking about, we had a nor'easter here in the city while you were in Austin.
I know. You know, the weather in Austin was in the 70s. It was warm. Evenings were warm. It was
New
beautiful.
York City was getting pelted.
Now, was it rain or was it snow?
Rain.
Okay.
Was something like 7.5 inches of rain overnight. It was like a
What?
tremendous. Yes, it was. The month's average rainfall fell in like 12 hours. It was tons of rain, 50 to 60 mile an hour winds, gusting to 70 miles at the airport. A friend of mine was supposed to fly to France, and they kept them there for 12 hours and then sent them home. So it was really bad.
Wow.
But my boat survived, and I'll read a letter when I find it. But I came up with a great idea to check on my boat, and I've been doing it for a couple of years. But when I tweeted it, people said, "Oh, it's a great idea." And what it is to use your answering machine as a way to know if the power stayed on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So-
You just call your home.
Exactly. Well, call the boat. And, you know, the boat rocks around and the electric cables are in the
Right.
docks. And if the power goes out, then the bilge pumps will still work. But after about 5 hours, the batteries will be down. But all during the storm, I would just call the boat every other hour. Fortunately, hear my voice come on. So I knew, A, there was power on the boat, and B, with power on the boat, the battery charger was on, charging the batteries. So I only had to go down to check the boat out 2 or 3 times during the storm. But it was fun. I mean, I like storms.
Yeah, I do too, as long as, you know, you're not sinking.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean-
if you lived in New York, you'd have been down there with your backpack on. Oh, the waves are coming over. I hope the people at Ustream don't mind I get this wet, but I can't.
Yeah,
I
no
have to
kidding.
get closer.
You really don't want to get wet in one of those things. I'm afraid it would not be. It would not end well. Yeah,
You would fry.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a neat gadget. Now, it only came yesterday. I only played with it a little bit last night, but I think that you will like this.
Do
Because
tell.
I like it. Yeah,
tell.
okay. This is it. It's called Zoom, but it's spelled Zomm as opposed to Zoom.
That sounds like
Zoom.
Zomm.
Oh, maybe it is Zomm. Okay, let's go with Zomm. I'm not quite sure what Zomm means, but this is called the first Bluetooth wireless leash for your mobile phone.
It's a leash?
So this is very clever. I only tried the first thing, its main purpose, not the second 2 things you can do with it, which I also like. So you pair it to your cell phone, which took, 10 seconds. Then you put this on in your pocket or on your keychain or something. If you walk out of a restaurant or something and you forgot your Bluetooth-enabled cell phone,
What a good idea.
at 30 feet, it starts flashing a strobe, flashing crazy. At 50 to 60 feet, depending on how much stuff is in between you, it'll start beeping, loudly beeping that you have forgot your cell phone. And I'm thinking, God, why not put your cell phone in your attaché case? It'll cut the range down somewhat. But this way you won't leave your phone or your attaché case, because this little guy will tell you that you're getting too far away from it. Now, the thing I didn't get to, you have to register it to do this, and I didn't register it. It is also a speakerphone. So evidently, you can push the button and answer calls from your Bluetooth cell phone right on this little guy. So if your cell phone is still in the case, you could use this as a way to answer your phone. It is coming out, I believe, in April or May. And it's going to be $80, $79.99, and it's called Zomm, Zomm.
You can pre-order it now, though. I see on the website.
Yeah, yes, you can pre-order it. So it's also a little speakerphone. This little guy can be the speakerphone.
How does it? Well, you don't know because you didn't do it, so you don't know how it sounds.
You know, Leo, you have to go on. I'm not quite sure why, but you have to go online and register it. I'm not quite sure what you had to do that. Actually, I didn't even try using the speakerphone because without registering it, I paired it to my phone, walked out of the room, walked into the back apartment, let me go into my back apartment. But as I started to walk halfway through my back apartment, it started flashing. Then when I walked into the bedroom, the alarm went off that I had got my Bluetooth cell phone. So
that's very cool. It wouldn't work on other devices, so it has to be a Bluetooth device.
Oh, absolutely, because it's using Bluetooth to know where it is.
You know, the iPad has Bluetooth. I suppose they could make this work on an iPad. I'd hate to lose my iPad.
Yeah, I think you need this.
First, I got to get one. Then I hate to lose it.
Well, that's assuming that you absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Because maybe if you don't like it, you would love to lose it if it's insured, but you never could.
Precisely my point.
Yeah, precisely.
Precisely my point. Very cool.
So you can read about it at zomm.com.
ZOMM.com. Very cool. I like it.
Here come the letters, those lovely letters. Here come the Gizwiz letters.
And our letter to the Gizwiz.
Actually, the letter is pretty much to Leo. It's from Bob Palente, Clearwater, Florida. Dick and Leo. It starts out Dick and Leo, and then it says, Leo. I'm a fan of yours from Tech TV, Call for Help, Screensavers. Recently, I've been enjoying both of yours and Dick's antics on your podcast, The Daily Gizwiz. Leo, back to Leo. Back to me.
Enough of you. Now back to
now
you.
back to
Now
Leo.
look at me.
Now back to Bob. Now here's to Peter. I'm sitting on a Zomm. Okay. Leo, you mentioned, I didn't remember this. Leo, recently you made negative comments about the new and upcoming 3D TVs. Being an old fan of 3D movies of the 1950s, I just had to go to the Panasonic 3D TV exhibit, which was at the recent 2010 Florida State Fair in Tampa. Granted, 3D is more or less a gimmick, as 3D movies of the 50s helped to draw TV viewers back into the movies. But to my surprise, the 10-minute preview of 3D TV on a 50-inch Panasonic Plasma inside a mobile exhibit was unbelievable. They showed an opening part of the ceremonies of last summer's Beijing Olympics. I felt like I was standing in the Olympic arena. I was about to voice my opinions when about this to the Panasonic attendant, that this preview was good or better than anything I'd seen since the movie Avatar, when all of a sudden there were scenes from Avatar in the preview. What I saw through those shutter glasses rivaled anything in any theater. I know you're too busy to, and then it goes on to the usual. Dick, would you please pass this on to Leo? The TV set is $3,000.
Wow.
Wow. That's a little bit pricey for me, a 73-year-old senior citizen.
How big a screen is it?
50.
That's too much.
Yeah.
I wonder if how much more they're charging for 3D. What's the
Well,
premium?
you know what, Leo? Also, Best Buy had a 3D package, which was the TV, a 3D Blu-ray player, and it was about $4,000. And the only thing that you saved with the package was you got the 3D glasses for free, but the 3D glasses were $150. So they must be those shutter driven.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
exact-
shutter
yeah.
ones are very expensive. No, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. I say watch in 2D and have people throw stuff at you. It's the cheapest way you can do it. But so, Bob, your letter did get on with your devious way to get to Leo through.
Wow, that's the first.
It's the first
Devious.
on this particular Tuesday.
This Thursday in the middle of nowhere. But yes, absolutely. That's great. Well, I stand in awe of your abilities, Dick, as a gadget meister and a guru and a letter reader. In fact, so much so that I need to take a little time to just collect myself. Can we do this again tomorrow?
I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the day